Hello everybody, welcome back to Buzzard-Roost Homestead and Prepping. Just wanted to do a unboxing of my water machine, my new water machine. The subscribers I've had for a while know I love my water machine. The kids call it super water. So when mine broke down, I was trying to find the thermocouple that turned on and off the heater. Finally found them. The problem was I had to order 200 of them. Didn't need 200. I might order 4 or 5 maybe, but not 200. Anyway, let's get to it. The water machine is from John Ellis Water Machine. You can look it up on Google. It's also known as, let me set it over here, Crystal Clear Services. They're located in New York. Now, my old machine I had for 10, 11 years, something like that. I had to have it worked on one other time, or 2 times now. One was my own fault. I let the machine run dry. You definitely don't want to do that with this. Just for clarifications on this, I paid full price for it like I did last time, so I'm not getting anything from this promotion. If you can afford it, I would highly advise it to get one. Now, the normal disclaimer is, it's curtain out here. I'm not a doctor, don't play one, so do your own research and come up with your own conclusions. Kind of looks like something almost sci-fi here. Anyway, this water machine, you can go on their webpage and get the testimonies for it. You can also get the scientific research that had been done on this water machine. And the scientific research that's been done on it, most of it has been to try to debunk it, their claims. And as far as I know, no one has ever been able to do that. I do know that, I don't know if it, well, that they used to be in the a lot of the cancer treatment places because it purifies the water so much. And basically, one of the things it does, it boils it hundreds of times per gallon. And in that process, it changes the bond angle of the water. Now, I may get my numbers a little bit wrong here. Like I said, do your research. But the bond angles of the water, give for example, regular water is like this. After you run it through the machine, it changes the bond angle to like this. And what that does is it allows it to be absorbed a lot easier. As most people know, regular water is not absorbed through the skin. And I believe the bond angle is like 114 degrees on regular water. On distilled water, it's 120, so it's actually less absorbable in your system. This machine, alcohol is 108 degree angle bond, which is why you can absorb it through your skin. This machine changes that angle bond to 104 degrees which makes it even that much more easier to absorb. Now I know whenever I use this water in like the coffee machine, coffee pot, I actually use less coffee and it's a stronger tasting coffee. I'm assuming that is because the water is so free of impurities such as calcium and stuff like that, that it actually makes things taste a lot better. Now, whenever I got my first machine, one of the things that done, it was unplanned. We actually made some sun tea with it. And you know how sun tea gets. If you leave it out on the counter when you make regular sun tea, after a couple of days it gets moldy on top. Well, this water, it never got moldy. I don't know why. We had bought some ice from an ice machine one time, or bag ice, and whenever we filled the cup up with ice, poured this water in it, we ended up having to go into town. When we came back, there was actually calcium buildup in the bottom of the glass. This water was able to pull out the impurities of the tap water, and it actually accumulated in the bottom of the glass. Now, this machine here is designed to hook up to a faucet. Now, because of the well water and city water, whenever I would make water, I would only be able to get about a gallon of what the super water, and then I have to clean the machine. So now what I do is I have some 5-gallon water containers, and I go up to Walmart, and they've got a water machine up there. It filters it, and then it reverse osmosis the water, and that has been the purest water I can get other than through this machine. Now, whenever I use that water there, I can usually make, I don't know, probably 30, 40 gallons before I actually have to clean the machine. Now, even with the reverse osmosis filtered water, after a while I will get a buildup inside here of it's kind of a slimy looking stuff that it pulls out of the water. And from what my understanding is, that it actually pulls like pharmaceutical chemicals and stuff that's in the water system. It'll actually pull that out of the water. So like I said, this is probably some of the purest water you can make, to my understanding. Like I said, go to John Ellis water machine, and they have all the scientific papers and all that, where they've had it tested. Independent companies had it tested, trying to debunk their claims, which they was unable to do. There is a lot of testimonies on there of people that use this. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I don't play one either, but they've used it for just about everything. Anyway, this is the main tank. This line here is the line that you hook up to your faucet. Now, if you look at my older videos, I show the setup that I do. It's not recommended by the manufacturers or the people that make this machine, but it's what I do. So, like I said, you do your research, figure out what, and make a decision on how you're going to do it if you get one of these machines. Now, I will tell you that the only way that I would get any money from this company is if you ordered the machine through me. That's where you would actually deposit the money in my account, and then I turn around and order the machine under my account. And it's not an account that the company keeps, it's just through me that I would make a little bit of money off of it. Now, this machine is expensive, and I know people are having hard times now. I've saved quite a few months, as much as I could, until I was able to finally get it. So the machine used to be $2,600. It's $2,800 now. So, like I said, it's something that it'd be hard for, in this economy that we got, to be able to save the money to get it. If you do not have a robust pantry or long-term food storage, my advice would be to get that done first, and then start saving some money for a water machine like this. Anyway, this is the main tank. This is the heating part. It has two heating elements in it that, like I said, it basically boils the water hundreds of times per gallon is how they get the result. Now, inside the water machine, you can see the coil. There is a line down here low that lets the water into where the heaters are. And then as it steams it and boils it, it goes through that coil, comes out this tube here into the container that you're collecting your purified water with. Now, it does not only boil the water, like I said, it also has, get one of these out, UV lights. Here's the power supply for it. It comes with two of these UV lights. They go on the top of this, so as it's steaming or boiling the water, it also exposes it constantly to UV light. Anyway, there's, like I said, there's two of them. There's two ports here for them to go in. This is your power supply for your UV light, the cord and power supply. Like I said, this one here hooks up to the faucet. This one here is an overflow line. Now, you can use the water out of this overflow line for all kinds of things. It is basically, the water gets, lack of better words, kind of an electrical charge to it. If I understood what they're saying. Anyway, you got that. Then you also got the lid here. The lid has a cooling fan that helps cool your coils. And that's pretty much it. It comes with the different faucet settings, or for different faucets. Comes with the, like I said, to hook up your faucets with, or different types of faucet. This is the tube that you put on down here, and then it goes into your jar or whatever you're collecting the water in. Like I said, if you look at my one of my old videos that I do talk about this water machine, I show the setup I have. I would love to have that in my entire setup as stainless steel, but that's too expensive for me right now. It comes with papers. Your paperwork kind of gives the John Ellis Water Survival Guide. Comes with it. It's also got a pandemic collection, something we do every day. It says, I save thousands of lives after facing a military breach of contract tribunal, I could have saved millions. And it kind of goes through the water machine. Here is a part list. Now they do not work on them no more. So I guess that's why it comes with the part list. You can order parts. A matter of fact, I wish I'd looked at it. There's my temperature control. I can actually buy it through them now. So anyway, when my machine broke down, they was actually still working on the machines, but because how old my machine was, it's just natural wear and tear. It was starting to rust on the coil, even though it's stainless steel. Like I said, I had it 10, 11 years. Anyway, that comes with everything. It goes through examples or kind of how things. It's called the Electron 5 water and air machine. Now this also, well, I can't get it open. Anyway, this puts a lot of moisture in the air, which is good in the wintertime. Now I've got it set up in what we call the pool room. It used to have a pool table in it, but we still call it a pool room. Anyway, I have it set up down there. I can open up windows in the summertime and still not draw off the air conditioner of the house. I can close the doors. So go to John Ellis water machine or Crystal, what was it again? I forgot the name. Crystal Clear Services. Go to their webpage, do your research. I have sent this water to friends and family all over the country. It's California, New York, Texas, of course, Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas. I've actually shipped the water to a lot of people. Also, on one of the older videos, I show how to make colloidal silver. Now, I make my colloidal silver with this water whenever I had the machine. You can make it with distilled water, but like I said, the bond angle of distilled is even greater than tap water, so it does not absorb real well. This here, like I said, not making any medical claims here, but personally, anytime there is a bug, a virus, bacteria, any of that, fungus, I use this water. This water here, you can actually run you some bath water. I usually pour about a gallon of this in there. And like I said, you can actually absorb this water through your skin. That'll do it for this video. Hope you found it informational. Do your research on it. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Subscribe, hit the bell notification so you'll get notifications on whenever I put out videos. Remember, only dead fish follow the flow of the stream. Don't be a dead fish. This is Buzzard. See ya.